Hey, how's it going? Putting some tools away. We had a pretty busy weekend. Saturday was the Newport Comp, Battle Under the Bridge, and Sunday we had a mobile Sunday at Wilmington. So we were on the bus all weekend, mobile shop. So just putting all the tools away, and then to-do list for the day. We did a custom build online, so I need to gather all the parts for that, get that built up, shipped out to the customer. I have a bunch of boxes and trash that I need to compress, which isn't the most exciting thing, but it's part of the shop. As well as I have a deck cut to do, which is not an everyday occurrence, but every once in a while, somebody local will want me to customize a deck for them, so gotta cut that down a little bit later. I'm cutting down a Pandora deck. And then also too, it's Wednesday, so I'm open all the way from 12 to 6 today, but usually customers won't come in until around like 3 or 4, but it is the summertime now. Everybody's, out and about enjoying the weather, so maybe some customers will come in, we'll see. Alrighty, so we did a custom build online, so I gotta go ahead, pick all the parts for it, we'll get it built up, call the customer, see, make sure what size they want their bars to before I ship it out and everything, and then get it out to them. Alright, so picked all the parts for this custom build. I gotta build it all up, but first I'm gonna get this deck cut because the guy who is a local, he wants to come pick that up and ride it today, so I wanna make sure to get his job done first since he was in line first, and then I'll get this built up, shipped out as soon as possible. Yeah, I want to get back to the deck cut. I'm just making a note real quick. The person that just called, they were from, honestly, I forget, it was like WH something news or whatever. I've heard of it, but it's news people in Delaware. She called and she was like, hey, hoping to talk to somebody about the scooter culture in Delaware. And the wording was fun. But yeah, it really goes to show like all the work that we're doing here at the shop, all the stuff we've been doing, it's really making an impact in Delaware because the Newport Skate Park's been around for 25 years. We've been scootering for, in this area for 20 some years. And even now we're causing a stir and everybody, with all our mobile Sundays, we've been going to Wilmington and Newport a lot. We had this event there. We had I've got another phone call coming, but I'll cut this short. But pretty much I'm just making a reminder. The news wants to do an interview with me about the scooter culture in Delaware and how the shop got started and about where we're going, where we're heading, all that sort of stuff. So it's just an additional bit of good news and another little piece of like, we're doing the right things, we're going in the right direction. Everything with all the videos we've been doing, everybody reaching out. We've had state representatives reach out and be like, wow, like you guys are doing is awesome, we want to get involved. And this is just another little thing of like, now the news people are reaching out, being like, wow, we see all these scooters in Delaware, what's going on? People are being like, we want to know, how did this happen? What's going on? And she called me and I was like, you called the right person. So we got an interview Friday at 11. She's going to come into the shop, probably take photos and stuff, and then we'll see what comes of that. Maybe nothing, maybe something.
What's up, Pytel? What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Welcome in. Beautiful day. How can I help?
And then we're also gonna
An upgrade? You thinking like something different in size and dimension, or is it just cracked and you just need something fresh and new?
size and dimension.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me pop it over here. I'll grab my tape measure. We'll take it from there. Right now, you're 20 and a half by 5 and a quarter. So it'll be pretty easy to upgrade in that. There's lots of options. So browse around while I take your deck off, and then in a moment, I'll answer any questions that you might have, okay? Alright, so Garrett and Nutty came in. Nutty's in need of a new deck and bars, it sounds like, so we're gonna get him hooked up. But he's not sure about what deck he wants to go with, so we're gonna start by just getting his scooter disassembled and getting him the weight and some other info on his current deck.
The Triad? What's up, dude? Triad. This is also 22. You were looking at upgrading your leg.
So it's both for
So this one's a 6.22.
Nah, that's
And then this is like a 6.3. So this one's a little less wide.
What size is yours?
Mine is 6.23.
So it would be the kind of.
No, this is a 22 long. Mine's an inch longer. And this is a 22 by, you said 6, right? No, 5.5. So this will upgrade your width by 0.25 or a quarter of an inch. And it'll increase your length by an inch. That works for you.
Alrighty, I got your old native deck taken off. We're gonna go ahead and get the weight of this. So that is 3 pounds, just under 10 ounces. Alright, did you get this one?
Well, do you want to see what the weight of it is first? In comparison?
Yeah. Alright, so this deck is wider and longer, and overall, it's only a couple ounces heavier. It's about 7 ounces heavier, so about half a pound. The Wise is definitely going to be the heaviest of all the options, but that's because it purposely has a lot of weight in the front to help out with like manuals and stuff. So that's almost 5 pounds. That's a good pound heavier than your current deck.
It's your call at the end of the day, but
I really don't know which one to get, because this one looks like it would fit me, but this one's a little bit too wide.
It really all depends. Like, you do a good amount of like your combo tricks, like on Flybox and stuff. If you're really trying to like continue to pursue that, I'd say the one in the middle, bigger than what you got, but not quite as big and heavy as the Wise. Like, this is a great deck, but very specifically, like for you, I think you would have some issue like getting that around on like a bar whip and all. Like it's 5 pounds in the deck, so for your riding style, it's probably a little bit better of a fit to have the one that you can whip around a little bit more. However, if you don't care too much about, you know, getting double, triple whips out of those bars later in life, if you want to pursue more like your manuals and your stalls, it's a much larger, beefier bottom. It's going to keep all your weight centered down below, which for, you know, grind tricks and combo tricks out of grinds, that is going to be very beneficial. So again, neither one of these is going to be a bad choice. It really comes down to what you want to do with your riding. Lately, you've been riding a lot at Newport and transition and bigger box jumps, to where this is going to be able to, you'll be able to touch into any aspect of riding, whereas this, you will be slightly more limited given your physical size and all.
Cool. How much you get this deck?
Okay. And also too, like some of the guys at the park have this. Have you ever ridden like wide scooter or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, and that's also something like, I know you're trying to get one right now, but you might want to like, if you were definitely gonna get like the bigger deck, I'd say like, try Wides out, try AJ's out, try somebody's. But this, I think it'll be just a nice gradual upgrade. You'll be getting everything you need, and there's not gonna be any hesitation to where like, we're fine to just put that on and get you riding.
Alright.
figured that.
Yeah, that is true. Which one? I feel like that thing.
Hey, your top cap is bent, and so your bolt is stuck in it. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it away, give you all new hardware on the inside, okay? Alright, cool. If you're buying parts here, I'm not gonna charge you for like $1, $2 of hardware. If you're supporting local, I'll give that support right back. We actually, oftentimes, I call it, it's kind of like a take a penny, leave a penny with hardware. Because we're a walk-in local shop, anybody, if they need like a miscellaneous spacer or weird piece of axle or hardware, something like that, all these, you know, like 12 standard conversion kits, I do my best to keep any sort of weird size spacer, so that if you guys have a weird project, something from back in the day, I want to be the kind of place that you can come in and get it restored, get it fixed, get it, you know, keep history going. I'm also the kind of place that, like, if I can just put a $2 bolt on and get you fixed up, as opposed to charging you $70 for a whole new something, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get you the hardware, get you fixed up, get you out the door for as little money as possible, because I'm a rider myself, and that's how I've always done business, how I think it should be done.
Yeah, I think yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I have these. Titanium, as you cut it, has really hot, tiny sparks of titanium get flung around, and so it almost like re-welds to itself and creates kind of like a little shield. So instead of like filing it away forever and ever, I just like to chip it away, break those chunks off, and then I'll go in and file it. The coolest part about owning your own business that I found out is that OSHA only applies to having employees. So since these are the Ethic Foamies, unless you have like the Dryad aluminum bars, they're always gonna have some throttle. An easy solution for this is one strip of electrical tape underneath will create just enough friction to usually not have throttle. So we'll just go ahead, as weird as it is, just pop a little strip of electrical tape underneath where the grip is gonna be. Now this only applies to the Foamies, obviously. Nothing else is gonna give you throttle. It still baffles me that a little bit of electrical tape is all you need to fix all that throttle. So anybody out there, Ethic Foamies are super cheap, but the downside is that they rip easy and they throttle like crazy. However, order them on shopecx.com, put a little bit of electrical tape, throttle ain't a problem. All right, we still gotta throw some bar ends in here, but go ahead, check out the height, make sure that's all good before I finalize everything.
Oh wow.
It looks good.
It does feel good, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Great. Let me grab some bar ends for you and we'll get you out of here. You guys are getting the back door exit. There's your deck, there's your bars. Thank you for the business. Have a great day.
Alright, we'll catch you later, sir.
See you later. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Alright, so ended up being a crazy busy day. The store was packed, so I unfortunately did not get done everything that I had to get done today. As it normally goes, that's what'll happen. I'll have a list of things to do. I'll try and get them done, and then, you know, I'm the only one running the shop usually, but today I had lots of help, so that was great and phenomenal. But the door's locked, I'm all shut down. I'm gonna get this scooter built up since I wanted to get this out. I'll get it right over to the post office with some fast shipping, get this out to the customer as fast as I can, and then I gotta go drop off that deck that I cut off to the rider at the skate park, and yeah. Then I'll grab some food and then head back to the shop later. always working. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Comment down below what you want to see in the weekly workshops. I appreciate it. Always sport rider owned. shopecx.com.